Hi, everybody. It's Dara, and we're making dinner together. And this one's going to be super easy, as they always are. And I thought we would just share some time together. I was really just like, I'm going to make dinner. And what if I showed up making dinner every night? And we get to experience dinner time together. So, oh, already. Hey, roller girl, you're here. I got a new Paris bowl. So we're going to use it. I'm going to rinse it. I think I already washed it, but let's give it an extra rinse. I am so unprepared to make a video, but I thought, why not? And it's crystal. We're going to have a bottom of the bowl dressing. We're going to have a nutritional yeast, maybe. We're definitely going to have olive oil. Pumpkin seed oil could be nice. What do we want? We're going to have arugula as the base. We know that arugula and radicchio, they're both bitter. So the way we balance it out is with fat, which is an oil, and with avocado, and maybe hemp seeds. There's all kinds of ways you can take away the bitterness. And we want raisins or cranberries. Coming back. I'm coming. It's just so Dara classic to walk away from the camera. It's old school. Hey, Jenna. So now we're going to use this really nice olive oil, Laudemio. And we have a friend coming over. We're working on the Doobie universe. It's a passion project, and you have to dedicate some time to your passions. You have to, say, I'm going to show up for something that I want to do, and just not let the years go by and not give attention to whatever is demanding attention. And so we really do want to pay attention to things that live inside of us that we want to, not the parasites, we want to get rid of those, but like our dreams or our ideas, and maybe get help when we need to get help for things that, maybe like I created the Doobies, these characters in 1998. And about 4 years ago, I started drawing them again. And then this last year before COVID, for about a month before, I unplugged from everything and just drew them every day for hours a day. And so I met someone who wants to help me do the next thing with them, which is to create something to get them out into the world. It's not enough just to create. Sometimes you have something that's born, but you need a team for the next level of creation. And that's what we are doing. So I want to have, I want some maple syrup. So if you hear the door open, that's what's happening. So this is, maple syrup will cut a little bit of the, the bitter. And we're going to have lemon. And I thought I was going to make potatoes, but I really am wanting raw food really tonight. And maybe to serve with it, I have cauliflower tacos that they're made from cauliflower. And I just toast these and put some vegan cream cheese on them. And that will be an amazing side thing to serve. In my head, I was going to maybe make, this could happen over the next couple of days. I'm soaking walnuts so I can make a walnut bolognese. And I also have, which I can serve with gluten-free spaghetti. And then I also have an idea for some other things, but one thing at a time and keep it simple. I thought about ordering in. There's plenty of places I could order interesting food. Matthew Kenny has a pizza place called Double Zero, and I can get gluten-free pizza with cashew cheese. But there's something about, and a salad, a beautiful salad, but there's something about making it at home. If you can do it easily, just do it. You'll feel so good. So some salt, we have olive oil, salt, lemon juice, and we put a little maple syrup. Let's see. Delicious. It's really good. Ooh, the olive oil is so fresh. And fresh oil gives a kick in the back of the throat. Hi, Maggie. So happy to see you too. That makes me happy because I literally was like, oh, I feel a little bit raggy, you know, and I was showing up anyway because you guys make me happy. So your happiness, what am I doing with this creamy stuff? This is unbelievable. If you have the opportunity, this is made in Los Angeles. Misha's Kind Food. I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes it's overexposed. And it's called the French Connection, and it's herbs de Provence. And it's really it's a non-dairy cheese. And so you can get Kite Hill. And then we do the bottom of the bowl, mixing it up. And then we have the arugula. Then we have the raisins, and then we're done. You could make rice. I could have made asparagus. I can still choose to add to this meal. I think the important part is just to get started. It's to say, I'm going to do it, and it's not that complicated. There you go. So it's just saying yes to yourself, really. Sometimes I like to cut after I put the arugula in, I do like to cut it. I like my lettuce leaves small so that it doesn't feel so unwieldy when you go to take a bite. Hi, Rocco in Nashville. How are you today? Let's cut some of the arugula. I don't know if other people chop it. I know my friend Lisa chops hers. It seems it's an extra act of love, and it makes it so much nicer. Especially, like, let's say you're serving this with some wild rice, which would be lovely, actually. I didn't make any. I'm like sighing. I thought, oh, how fun is it to show up every day for dinner and just come as you are, which is as I am in my sweatshirt, just walking around. So see, when I cut it, it really reduces down so much. So I can add some more and cut some more, and then add some olive oil. And then at the end, it'll be kind of creamy. And then we'll have some raisins, and it will be so nice. What do you think? Should I be making, I think something hot with it. Like, I like to do raw fusion. So the salad is raw. Maybe we want to have sauteed mushrooms or asparagus. What do you think? Thank you. I super am committed to show up as I am. As real, this is as real as it gets. This is dinner, and I'm actually going to eat with a friend. And it's so good. Maple syrup made it a little sweet. I'm going to add some, it's delicious though. I'm going to add some radicchio for color because it's purple. Mushrooms sound good to me too on top of this, right? Peel this off. This was the last radicchio, and it just looked it just called out to me. So it's so beautiful. Are you guys treating yourselves well? Are you like having salads every day? Are you making sure to have a tonic every day? And are you making sure to not microwave your food? For some really weird reason, I woke up in the middle of the night thinking, I hope everybody, I'm just remembering this now, I hope everybody remembers that microwaving your food and it doesn't do anything to the molecular structure of the food that serves you in any way. So we don't, I'm going to use a new fork. And if it was for me, just me, I wouldn't have to. Isn't that pretty? And then we're going to put raisins in. And I'm going to need to make something else. So you tonic every day. That's important. You eat arugula straight up, 6-petal flower. It's kind of bitter. Good for you. It's healthy. Okay, so we're going to have chopping arugula. I'm such an oddball. That's funny. Okay, so now we have the raisins in there. That's a beautiful salad. I kind of wish I did make rice for him. I don't need rice. Rice makes me feel puffy. I mean, I'm not opposed to it on any given occasion, but as like a regular staple to the diet. I got rice as like emergency food, and I started eating it when COVID started happening, and I just started feeling super puffy. This is going in my compost, and we're gonna toast these little babies, which and making asparagus is so easy, you guys. Like really, the trick is for asparagus is that wherever it breaks, that's where you want to break off. You know, if it's still bendy there, like wherever it naturally breaks, that's the part you don't want to eat, the bottom part, because it's just too chewy. Funny. The little ones are funnier like that. I don't know if it applies the same way, but in any case, now I know where. I can just cut it and then rinse it. And then I put these in a pan with just water, and I cover it, and I flash steam them because they're so thin. It's a quick situation. So, and then I could use Miyoko's vegan butter or just salt or a little bit of coconut oil and salt. Depends what we're in the mood for. What we have. I see a pan that I want that's underneath this pan. Because I'm one-handed. Perfect, right? This is the green pan from Food 52 that I love so much. Our guest has arrived. Can you imagine, Eric? I'm making a video. He didn't come in yet. Are you in?
I'm in.
We're making a video.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fun.
Everybody inspires me.
Cool.
You guys, so Eric arrived. He was the one I told you about yesterday, if you remember me saying how awesome he is and how much we love to talk about the North Nodes. Hello.
Hello.
And his experience and his visions on, how would you call it? How we connect on the North Node stuff. You just walk in the door. I'm like, so.
Yeah.
We're just having a conversation in front of whoever's around the world.
We have opposite North
Yes,
nodes.
we have opposite North Nodes.
So we're able to speak
You
to
can
each
come
other.
say hi if you
Okay.
want, and I'll show you what we're eating.
Sure.
So, see, there we are. You can see.
Hello.
So this is Eric, and we ran into each other a number of times in Venice. Then we walked on purpose, and then now we get together to eat beautiful food and talk about this amazing doobie adventure that we are on the same wavelength. But in between all of that, we discuss astrology and the nodes. So they want to know. So you tell them whatever you want to tell them.
Oh.
You can see, like, is he Gemini North Nodes? You could tell them what you are if you want.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm a Gemini North Node in the 8th house, which is, we figured, kind of almost the exact opposite.
You can tell them yeah.
Yeah. You're Taurus North Node in the 9th.
Yes.
Yes.
So tell them how that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So my Gemini North Node is the opposite of her 9th house placement.
Yes.
My 8th house placement in Scorpio is the opposite of her Taurus. So it's like very flipped.
Right. We have the same axis on both accounts, and they're flipped. So where I've been, he's headed, and where he's been, I'm headed. Yeah. Right? Step back a little bit so we can see the top of your head. Sorry. You're taller than me.
Yeah.
So yes. I am in Taurus North Node. I have like what I call my second North Node is Sag, because it's in the 9th house of Sagittarius. So that's why you think I'm Sag North Node, because it's 9th house. So yeah. Dara's always scooping up the hotties from the beach. That's hilarious.
Yeah. We scooped each other.
That's so funny.
We scooped each other.
We did. It was mutual scooping. But I do always have beautiful friends. If you eat well and you take care of yourself, everybody has, we were talking about this, everyone, like, it's our right to be beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Health.
It comes
feels
from health.
It feels like part of that is health and feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pop out.
Okay,
I'll pop
out.
back in
He
later.
literally just showed up in the door. I'm like, hey, we're live. So anyway, Eric is really good at question asking to get to the root of things. So if anybody needs work on how they're tripping themselves up in their south node, because the south node represents your karma, that which you kind of want to stop doing because it's not cute anymore past 30. And it just represents where you might be getting stuck. And so we have a genius question asker here who likes to get to the root of things, which is proper for him with his Scorpio North Node. Yes. So we're going to have mushrooms. So what I made is arugula.
Nice.
With radicchio, with olive oil, maple syrup, something else. Some other things. You can watch the video.
Yeah.
And then we're having asparagus and the cauliflower tacos that you like. And then that's what we're up to. It was a spontaneous video.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're ready to accept people to help, are you almost ready?
I am almost ready.
Okay.
I am almost ready. And Dara has been helping me with that and helping me figure out how to bring it out there in the world. But yeah.
How to put it out. What do you call it?
Yeah.
That's what I do. Like, I'm a life direction specialist, so I can help somebody discover what it is they're here to do. And sometimes I get these visuals on, like, what did we call it?
Yeah, you get like visions from somewhere, and they come in and they're very accurate, like readings. Yeah, distillations.
It's like a distillation and a description of what I see that someone could be doing, and words they could be using, or images that help ground it. And then I think where you come in is that, let's say somebody hears what they could be doing for their highest self and their highest good and their dharma and their north node.
Yeah.
What are the things that they're doing that they're not aware of? Right?
Yeah.
That's like getting to the root and unblocking, like pulling out roots. I think that's what you'll be doing.
Yeah,
right?
That's a really good description.
Mm-hmm.
My Gemini in the 8th house, it's a good question asking in terms of what's blocking, what's hidden, those types of things. So
it's just a gift. It's a gift you have that you're using, and it's quite genius. So we all need to be, we were discussing how, like, everyone needs to be doing what they're so good at. Yeah. Right?
It feels so good. It does feel good.
I left you alone. So we're gonna, you guys, I'm actually gonna hang up because you've already seen the salad, you've met Eric, and we're gonna get to work. That's what we're here to do. And so this was a bonus time with all of you. Does Eric study Chiron?
Is Gemini in the 8th? So that has really helped me understand the North Node, and the North Node has really helped me understand my Chiron. They really have played off each other and provided a deeper understanding.
That's a really good question.
Yeah,
Chiron's kind of magic. We should have a video where we talk about Chiron and how it helps to figure out what the deal is with Chiron, because it's pure magic. So we have a lot to discuss, which we will. I'm so happy that we got to see you guys. Big hugs, and definitely get your greens on. If nothing else, just do this and all will be well. See you soon.
Yes.